Hey guys, welcome back to Troutman Family Presents. I'm Joe.
I'm Orion.
And we're going to ask you first rather than at the end. If you've been watching our videos and like what we do, please like, subscribe, comment, share. We appreciate all you guys that have been tuning in, and we appreciate all the comments and everything. And we're growing slowly but surely, and we appreciate you guys. So today we have one that we've been looking forward to quite a bit. Orion, who do we have?
Today we have Blue Booster and Wingtail. So these are Sonic the Hedgehog and Transformers crossovers. So Blue Booster is supposed to represent Sonic, and he turns into Sonic's car from, I believe, the Sonic racing games. And Tails turns into his iconic biplane, right?
Yeah. So I played Sonic way back on Sega Genesis, but not too much since then.
Yeah, I remember playing that too.
Yeah, we did find that old Genesis in the games.
So yeah, I actually used to play it in this exact room before we started our channel. A long time before.
But Orion's definitely a lot more of the Sonic the Hedgehog expert than I am. I just remember Sonic and Tails, but I had been really looking forward to the Tails one, Wingtail.
Hey, don't call me expert. I barely know anything about Sonic.
Well, you know more than I do, but
I barely know any.
I love their alt modes a lot. Like I haven't looked too much at them, but if you see, Sonic turns into that really cool looking car, and the biplane. I love biplane Transformers. Granted, we only have one, which is Ransack, but I think that one's super cool. So I've been looking forward to it mainly for those modes. I think they're really neat, and I think this one's only about $50. Yeah, here we are. We're super excited for these guys. The Sonic one is 27 steps. Wingtail is 32. And Ryan, do you have any other comments on the box?
So the box does look pretty cool. On the front, you can see both of their alt modes, and then right up here it says 2025, and it shows Sonic and Tails X Transformers, or the Autobot symbol, but it shows Transformers right here.
And I know Sonic comes with like a shield that's supposed to be one of the teleportation rings, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. And then he also has this like weird thing. I don't know what it is. I've only played like a couple.
It's a checkpoint. When he runs past the checkpoint, it'll spin.
Yeah, like I remember it was like something, but like I don't really remember. I didn't remember all of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys out of the box and check them out. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We've got Blue Booster and Tailwind, right?
Wingtail.
Wingtails.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got them out of the box. And yeah, lots of bands. They were a little rough to get out. He had his little feet were boxed up separately,
yeah, so
which that was funny.
Kind of like this.
Yeah.
And also for a Wingtail, you kind of had to transform this because it was like that. You kind of had to like get it at the right area. So it actually does form tails, two tails.
Mm-hmm.
Or wingtails, two tails, if you're being specific. It's kind of like a tongue twister, just not long enough.
So
tails, two tails.
Anyways, they both look much better in hand than they do in pictures. I don't think the pictures do them justice. And they're both, I hate saying it, but they're both cute, you know. They do look very cartoony, very anime, and I really, really like the Tails one. The Sonic one, he's okay, in my opinion. I don't think it captures him. The one thing that it does is the back of the car comes off and does look like the quills, so it does give him a good profile.
Yeah.
So, Orion, do you have anything to add on either of these guys?
Okay, so starting with Sonic, he looks pretty good, and the accessories are also pretty cool. This looks like the ring portals he uses in the movies, and then also he has a little checkpoint, I think, right? And you can also put it in his hand.
Surprisingly, the checkpoint does not spin super freely. Like you'd think it'd be like a top, but it's not a super smooth spin.
So yeah, I heard that these don't go all the way in, and yeah, it's the same with this. And I heard they go better on the other side, and yeah. So yeah, through here it looks like it's kind of like the air raid where like you can't really get it in unless you use a lot of force. Ugh. But it's easier on the side, just like wait, no, it's slingshot.
Let me see. So I think the good way to do this one is if you put it in on the side where it's leveled up like that, and it looks like he's holding the, it's actually looks pretty good there. But again, this is kind of, it's like it's got like a spur or something, so it doesn't spin very well.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with the shield. You've got the hand, you've got the side of the hand, and it plugs in really nice on the side.
Yeah.
And then tails, I'm not sure if this is a bomb or a fuel. It's a bomb, not a fuel canister.
It should be a bomb. I don't know. I think it's a bomb.
And he does come with the blast effect.
Yeah, you don't really get those very often anymore.
So, and tails does not have the thing on the side. It looks like he's got a spot here.
Yeah,
but no, that doesn't work. Only in the hand.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, so in the hand. So, boom. Now, Tails is armed and dangerous.
Yeah. And now, Tails can't see. Tails is just an engine.
Yeah, that's his gear walk mode, I guess.
Yeah.
So, bring his head back. So,
I'll get that.
See, I think these are both supposed to be more of like a mech thing than like an organic mode, because they do have definitely like the robotic forms versus like an organic thing, and even in the eyes, they definitely don't have any pupils or anything. So.
Yeah, more robotic.
Yeah.
I think that's the look they're going for.
So, but yeah, I like him. I really like the tails in this mode. The Sonic looks good with the shield. This thing here. Yeah, I like him with the shield. I don't like him with this in his hand.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Tails. Well, not a lot, but like I heard that these come off a lot, but right now it doesn't seem terrible. I think it's mainly when you have them like that. So yeah, there's 2 ports to plug these in, and it's really not too hard. So yeah, I just had to get those a bit more tight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he looks pretty good out of the box. So, and I do like his little tails mode. His little tails. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and transform these. Orion was really excited, and he did do Sonic. I like the car mode for Sonic. I love the plane mode for Tails.
Yeah, I heard a lot more good things about the alt mode for Tails.
So, I'm excited. Orion he couldn't wait. He already did Sonic. So, I'm going to do Sonic, and he's going to do Tails. And we're going to be right back. Okay, we are back. So, I did Sonic this time, and Orion did, Blue Booster, and Orion did Wingtails?
Wingtail.
Yeah, I think it's Wingtails.
No, Wingtail.
Oh, it says Sonic on his tail fin. So, yeah, Orion's done both of them, and I'm going to talk about Sonic first. I'm going to steal Orion's thunder. He's a little car. He's really an adorable car.
Yeah.
Kind of gives off like a Speed Racer vibe, but I guess that's what he uses in one of the games, so it does have some canon to it. And the transformation was surprisingly complicated. I mean, it wasn't hard. It wasn't not fun, but it wasn't like simple, because you see him and you think he's going to be like a like a rescue bot or something.
I wouldn't say he's too simple. I'd say it's a regular transformer.
Yeah, he's definitely like a generations level.
I'd say like 7 and up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's definitely not like, he looks small and he looks kind of cutesy. He looks like a rescue bot, but he's not. He's got a lot going on with the waist, his arms, the way they fold in and out, the legs accordion in, and looking at the bottom, you can't even really tell. So I like the transformation a lot.
So
one other thing.
Okay.
So the little checkpoint or whatever this is, it does have the tab that folds out and you can push it in. There is nothing that we see that you can do with it in the alt mode. So you got his ring and you got the checkpoint, and I guess they're just there for alt mode. Is there anything you'd like to add for Sonic, and then you can do Tails?
I think Sonic looks pretty cool. It looks like a little toy car. Like, it hides the fact that it's a Sonic transformer very well.
There.
It just has a bit of panel lines, but like, just looking at it from farther away, it really just looks like a kid's toy, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the big clear cockpit on it, and yeah, it's fun. It's got just enough paint. It looks sharp. So, okay, so tell us about Tails.
So Tails looks pretty cool, and one neat thing you can do is this. You can just...
Oh, it looks like he's piloting it, kind of.
Yeah, he's just not in, Yeah. Yeah, but it kind of does look like that. So yeah, that's one cool thing you can do. And it has almost no kibble besides the feet, and like it's really good. And also you can attach this, I believe it's a bomb, and then that makes it stand up like this, more
level?
Yeah.
But
and then you can have it like fly around with a bomb, then drop it on someone like Sonic.
Yeah. So yeah, I like Tails. This looks really cool. I love the biplanes. I like how they get connected, and even when it is on the ground, sitting up like this, it looks awesome. I really like this. This is the best looking biplane. I think it's better than the Revenge of the Fallen Ransack. There's less broken parts in the wings. It's a lot less busy, but it's nice. I'm happy with it. So yeah, and the propeller spins better, a little bit better than the checkpoint, but not a lot.
Yeah, so. I mean, it's how like a regular one spins. It just doesn't spin for as long. But yeah, it actually is really deceiving. Mm-hmm. Like, it really does take robots in disguise to a whole nother level.
Yeah. So, yeah, here he is from the top. There he is from the bottom. From the front. Yeah, he's great. I really like this set. I think it's great. And I'm not even the biggest Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Yeah, me neither.
The movies are great. I like watching the movies, and I got nothing against Sonic, but I don't know much. I know who Sonic and Tails is.
Yeah, the main characters like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and then
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, then a few others, but that's really the main ones.
So, awesome. Well, if you guys have been looking at this set and you've been thinking about it, I do strongly recommend it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I've heard that some people don't like it, but I was like, what? These ones are actually really good.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today, unless there's anything you want to add.
This is pretty cool, and the accessories are pretty cool. And you could pretend he's racing through. Then I don't know, just bring him to another room in your house and like pretend like that's where he went to. So yeah, it's something cool. And then you can pretend he's like nuking someone like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's also always cool getting a 2-pack for a crossover.
Yeah, and it's not a super expensive pack. I think it was $50-something, under $60.
Yeah, the other one I remember is the Jurassic Park one, right?
Mm-hmm. So, cool. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I am Joe.
And I'm Orion. Bye.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. These ones are like...